breakdown, Skeeter just blows right past me. Don't even stop to check.
Stop.
I'm Matt Mollahan Sr. I'm from Batesburg, South Carolina, and I fish the MPFL. Well, we're at Logan Martin Lake in Alabama, here for the first stop of the National Professional Fishing League. Like I said, I didn't light the world on fire yesterday, but I got bit. You know, I'm not, usually during practice, you know, I'll set the hook a little bit here and there just to see what size fish. But yeah, so obviously the first day we had the 2-hour fog delay. And we weren't sure whether we were going to get it extended or not, but they did extend it an hour. The MPFL did, which was helpful, obviously. You know, but day one was more about survival. With it being a shortened day, it was just kind of getting out there and doing what, you know, I felt like I needed to do to catch a limit, to have, you know, a decent, you know, finish on day one to keep myself in the mix. You know, 2-hour fog delay can really mess with you mentally. So I tried to make whatever adjustments I could just to make sure I got a solid limit in the boat and keep myself in the mix going into day 2 and day 3 in practice. So it was just survival mode on day 1 for sure. Actually ended up catching about 8 fish on day 1. Just never did get a big bite and had like 9.5 after the first day was in 45th. But I was good with that. Again, it was just more of a survival type of day. And that was, you know, that was the biggest goal, was getting out of there and not having myself in 100th place or 80th place, or, you know, putting myself in a position where I was going to have to really catch them the final 2 days. Day 2 was just kind of day 2 was a weird day. I didn't necessarily get spun out, but you know, I lost three good fish that day that really cost me a top 10. One got me wrapped around a dock post and broke that fish off, and lost another good one on crankbait, and lost another one on that same dock that I got broke off on the dock post. Outside of that, I mean, those are the only bigger bites that I got all day long. Oh, come on. God, I felt like a good fish. But yeah, day 2, I mean, that definitely threw me for a loop. You know, only had like 8.5 pounds that second day, and losing, like I said, losing those 3 really set me back. I was in 61st going into the final day. You know, it was frustrating, because it just, you know, kind of gives me PTSD of the shit that I've dealt with over the last few years. It was kind of like, oh, here we go again type of deal. But obviously, I got my redemption on the final day. that one. It's a good start.
When the moon is round and full, gotta bust that box, gotta cut that first flame. Beat the jet and the stolen car, but I never really get too far. For the transformation takes and bloodlust takes and brave metal slugs change. My body's free, God I like it. My heart's aflame, my body's free, God I like it. My mind's changed, my body's free, God I like it. My heart's aflame, my body's free, God I like it. Trust me, your daybreak, I'll turn you out in time. When the moon is round and full, gonna teach you tricks that will blow your mind, real mind. Every dawn I recognize, you're a hideous thing inside. Ever there was a lucky kind, it's you, stranger on the way to get to know you. Never know unless you go, so let me show.
At that point, when I caught that 4-pounder, I was like, yep, it's on now. And literally caught that 4. Yeah, because I already had, I was culling when I caught that big. Because I already had 3 in the box, caught the 4-pounder, went down another stretch not far from there, caught another 4-pounder, and was culling at that point. So when I caught that big one, I had caught out one of the little ones I had in my live well in a different pocket. And then literally 2 docks later, I catch another 4-pounder. I mean, it was crazy. That fish shot out of that dock like a rocket. But it was on. And then after that, I caught several more fish. I just never could catch quite the size that I had caught earlier in the day. But it was those 2 stretches, with the 5.11 and those 4-pounders, 3.5, 4-pounders, that really changed the whole game. I knew I had a good bag. But when I saw 18 pounds, I was pleasantly surprised. That was big. I think that was the biggest bag of the tournament at that point until Drew Cook knocked me out of that. It was a pleasant surprise, especially with my kids there. They got to hold fish up on stage, and they get all into that stuff. That was cool.
Let's see some fish, brother. There's the ball right there for the Mollahan crew. 4 beauties and 1 big one.
Oh man, I'm coming for blood on Hartwell. I was sitting in 10th or 11th going the last day of Hartwell a couple of years ago. I'm looking forward to that. I'm coming for blood. I mean, I thought in practice I was going to win that tournament, and then the cold weather came in and really shut what I was doing down. Not completely, but enough to where I wasn't able to catch the size fish that were out there in practice. And it's going to be fun. Hartwell's going to be a lot of fun. A lot of fish are going to be caught. And it's just going to come down to getting those big bites, as it always does in every event. But I'm 1,000% coming for blood. I'm itching. I cannot wait to get to Lake Hartwell. Cannot wait.